wasn't about you and me, okay?
Tomato rosemary.
I said before, I didn't mean it.
You fucking hear me? Okay? Put your fucking hands down, man! Get in here, motherfucker! Get! Come on, man! Get! Motherfucker! I gave you everything! You were nothing before me!
With mental health issues, trauma, addiction. Instead of perpetuating the cycle of violence, we should focus on rehabilitation, restorative justice. This means addressing the root causes of criminal behavior. Opportunities and grow. We argue against the notion that an eye for an eye is a suitable form of justice. It fails to address the complex human behavior and the inequities that exist within our society. Instead, we should strive for a justice system that emphasizes compassion and rehabilitation.
Amazing.
Thank you, and thank you to all of our erstwhile competitors. And now I'm going to have the judges' results.
Pretty? Wow, so nice.
Okay, I'm only coming. Make sure that you don't get into any trouble.
I'm trying this on.
And I'm not wearing that dress. I'm going to get a soda. Hey, Isla, can you grab me a soda too when you're down there? Isla? Okay, Isla, I know you're not sure about tonight, but really, you don't have to give me the silent treatment. Isla? Are you okay?
Someone was here.
What?
I don't know. They rushed out so quickly. I didn't see. Why is this door open?
Why are you coming through the back door? Why are you even back so early?
I really don't know about this. How are we even supposed to get inside?
I borrowed my dad's school keys.
I really don't like this, Ellie.
Don't worry. Just over here.
What do you expect to find in our folds of motives for murder?
This doesn't include if someone complained about her that was also the thing. My niece.
I thought that you decided it was one of the college guys. Okay, Ellie, that was so good.
Ellie, hi. I'm so glad you called. Are you doing better?
Yeah, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I just wanted to ask, have you made any progress on the case?
Suits his life somehow.
So, Patty, still drawing? No. No? Didn't you want to grow up to be an artist?
That's some of the opening sequence. The rest needs some fixes and tweaks. Right now, yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to have a look for the memory tomorrow. You know, you've done a hell of a job with Mr. Hackman. You've done the son of a bitch right. You're welcome. I don't suppose there was a fishing trip when we were 13, just Danny and I and Dad at the Cape. Yes, that one. My God, that day is still with me. But you requested it specifically. It's there. Well, I'll be off then.
What be then?
A doctor.
A doctor, eh? Hey, you got a good heart, man. You're a good boy and eat your lunch.
Now, make the incision here. Name the number 17, please.
Actually, Professor, I think the number 12 would be more appropriate.
Yes, correct. The number 12. Thank you.
I've seen her at the hospital.
Your mom said I was here to talk about your dad. We don't have to do that if we don't want. Okay? We won't. When I was a little older than you, I lost both my parents. Not many people know what you're feeling. Not many people understand. But I do. You don't want me nosing around asking questions. But you're right.
Ellen, it's not really Mr. Froggy's birthday.
Did you see that? Backflips. I don't do backflips.
You bum around under there?
Where's Zena? Here with us. What are you... Wait a minute. Zena's gone. The lone warrior Gabrielle. Survived by bear. She started twirling her trusty staff, delivering kicks of such fury. Deflected the thrust of a sword with her mighty abs. I wrote this.
Whoa. Whoa, wait. Are you saying anything you read in there comes true? Excuse me while I laugh. Oh!
Perfect. Awesome.
You wrote on the scroll?
Oh, I was just trying to write a limerick to cheer you up.
Amazing.
A warrior, just surviving, asked a boon from the god Aphrodite. And what a surprise he saw with love's eyes 3 times.
Had a little trouble.
Spectacular.
What does love's eyes have to do with me? I get it. Of course. Love's eyes, Aphrodite's eyes. She's the poem, right?
That's it exactly.
Hey. You agree? Just get a feel for it. You're not to let go. I'm not gonna let go. Let go! You're doing it, Evan! I'm doing it! Oh my god, turning. Turning the engine, I'm turning. Turn the wheel, Evan, and lean a little. Turn, lean. Yes. Hey, you did it. Keep it running. Buckling for the win! Buckling for the
What is going on?
Maddie, what did you do to it?
He's fine. You're all right, okay? Follow me.
Where did you get that?
I found it in the garage under some junk.
Margaret,
No.
honey,
No.
Not the sad people obsessed with demons.
we have to be a little obsessed. We're detectives who specialize in these things.
We're not sad.
Oh,
Chicken dumpling
Oh,
soup.
they're a happy and rambunctious lot if I ever saw one.
not going to humor me even a little, are you? I realize we sacrifice a great deal of our social lives, but we have to. Work the market.
True. I mean, who's got time for love when you're out there doing it with the demons? Didn't that come out sad and wrong?
Yeah,
I need to get out more. Speaking of, anybody talk to Fred lately?
not talk. Glimpsed. She pokes her head out of her room once in a while.
Nice girl.
Nice, but not making the giant strides towards mental health. She's been hibernating up there for 3 months now.
Since Angel went away, she's become quite attached to him.
Angel groupie. I get that. He rescued her from Pylea.
I must find out who killed her.
I think you might revenge.
If he's still around and if they're still in love. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, 200 plus years, and the girl's still there.
Gotta look at the streets, see what's going on.
See? We have spaces now.
You're almost like really check it out. years ago or so.
Whatever. Should we get off at the next stop in Temple Back? He won't expect that. Or should we stay put to the end of the line and get as much distance between us as possible? What? He could possibly.
This is a new twist of an old snake.
Is it possible you care about someone who isn't you?
The thing that's always been missing has been that surveillance footage. The Dropbox folder and it's not there.
And also, even if you have it, it has nothing to do with what happened in that car.
And for as many strange
And it was like a week before my court date. And so I told my lawyer I wanted to kick it.
What is the basis for their doubt?
My name is Diane Bermeo. I go to school at King University, and I'm a double major in psychology and criminal justice. I remember I was in 8th grade. I would hear the Law & Order theme song coming on, and I was like, Dad, why are you watching this? Like, just change it. And he was just like, sit down and actually watch an episode with me, and I got hooked.
I'm Detective Benson. Who are you?
I'm Dory. My favorite detective probably would be Olivia Benson.
You know where she is.
I used to just love watching her catch the bad guy and just how she pieced all of the clues together and everything, the hints, the evidence, and it was just awesome.
We got names, addresses, dates of birth, social security numbers.
I knew I wanted to be a cop. But this past year, that hope of trying to make a difference just wasn't there anymore.
The main effect is the chilling effect. They are chilling the reporting of sexual assault because other victims are going to be afraid to come forward. So the message that they send to all the sexual assault survivors in their community is that if the police don't believe you, they might prosecute you.
First, you report being sexually assaulted, and then you have the police calling you a liar. Then the police will sometimes post about this on their own social media accounts.
The sheriff's office says Diana Bermeo also reported the
Journalists pick this up and republish it without their own investigation. Because you're no longer a sexual assault victim, you do not have that right to privacy anymore. Once your name is in the press, it's everywhere. You can't put it back.
To Nikki Favino, I really hope you get the full 2 years because you fucking deserve it.
These young women have no idea. This was my first big solo investigative piece. It's nerve-wracking. I mean, I don't know if I'll sleep the night this comes out, to be honest with you. There's a lot of power that stories like this can have.
Look, I'm sorry if I'm, pestering you at this point, but it's really important.
I want them to be aware of it, that it's coming out.
Sugar Crush.
There's quite a few people that won't like the story. But that's, you know, that's journalism. That's journalism, baby. The footage shows Emma walking with the alleged assailants moments before her alleged assault.
O67 B6 I28 First place Bingo B12 O70 G60 G53 G55 O66 Bingo!
Round over.
I23
So yeah, guys, those that did not view that long video from yesterday, again, I don't know how long it is because I did not edit it yet, but it's on the way. So I'm gonna edit it tomorrow. But yeah, I had a lot to say on that video. That's why it's long. Probably an hour, I'm guessing. Over an hour. And so, to make things short, this is what I had you vote on. Videos like this of me doing nothing but at my table and watching movies and stuff in my face, like eating and playing video games and some scenery outside. Or just, do you want to see me go out in the community, not just shop around like with my dad every Friday, but out in the community, listening to music, you know, going to festivals and stuff like that. Please vote, okay? And in case you are confused with something about my August 2010 videos, August 12th video that is duplicated, you know, it's not really duplicated, it's like a different day. But here's the thing, it's like Thursday, August 12th, for example, and then it should read Friday, August 13th. At that time when I was like putting the title on there, I guess my eyes were a little tired, and you know, I was like about to go to sleep or something like that, like how I am right now. And I was just thinking, you know, overthinking or something, and I put in the wrong thing. So that's a typo on that other thing where it says it's supposed to be Friday. You know, Thursday, August 12th and Friday, August 12th? No. It's Friday, August 13th. I just wanted to bring that up with you, too. So, sorry about that confusion right there. So, at the time, again, at the time when I was, like, editing that and putting on that title page, I was, like, in my own little world. We have those oopsie moments, don't we? So, yeah, so, again, that's my friend Shaylee right there in the video. Oh, and what else can I say? Oh, and yes, so I'm gonna go to bed, and Mom, every time you see this bingo game playing, that means you know the rules. I'm going to bed and everything, and hug and kiss my baby kitty, my fur ball. And yeah, every time you see Piglet kissing your candle, that means he says goodnight too, and no worries, I have him with me, with my buddy E. So he's gonna be happy in the dark, not scared anymore. So I always put him at your candle in the morning when I wake. So yeah. So again, vote, guys, about how you want my videos to, you know, be, because I'm kind of like wondering, is it worth filming every day like this or no? You know what I mean? Oh, and again too, since I'm going to bed, and if you hear me snoring in the background, that's it. Good night. Or the end, yeah, the end. So, alrighty. So here you go. Sorry about those long chats I had on the previous video there. I was feeling a little bit depressed too, so.
As I was safe, my body and mind gave out. Thankfully, there weren't many people on the bus, so the driver calmed me down before he took off, and I explained to her what happened. When she looked around for the car, they were gone. She said she saw them around me, but thought I knew them because they were so close to my person. The driver called into her dispatch saying that there was an incident so that they could notify the school. She continued to pick all the other students up. But when we got to the school, she walked me into the office. I was terrified to be alone. The principal came out, and so did campus security. They were sweet and gentle with me as they brought me back to the principal's office. Both were men, and they proceeded to ask me questions about the guys, their car, and the questions the creeps had asked me. I then pulled out the card the guy gave me and handed it to the principal. He looked at the security and said he was going to call it and act like my dad, so he did. It was on speaker, and the first guy answered. I knew his voice as if it was burned into my brain.
However, she did have an ex-relationship, an ex-boyfriend that had been the focus of the investigation for quite some time. He lived in Houston at the time, and he did come in and was interviewed and participated in a polygraph and freely gave a DNA sample in the form of a blood sample in an effort to help the case. They cleared him early on with DNA.
The two boyfriends are ruled out as prime suspects. Detectives decide to re-examine a crucial piece of evidence.
With the use of handcuffs, which law enforcement carry on them every day, all day, we absolutely could not eliminate that the suspect was in law enforcement.
They looked for prints on him and got no results. Then they tried to trace the origin through the manufacturer of these handcuffs and were not able to find an original point of sale.
Smith & Wesson is one of the major brands.
Having her call me Colleen, it was weird, but I didn't feel scared. And at that moment, I knew that the butler was gone. And again, she said very clearly, with an accent, "Don't worry, Colleen. You're protected." And then she was gone. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know any Colleens, but I wasn't afraid of her. I felt like I could go back to sleep. I felt safer. For the next 3 years, I would have many of those types of experiences.
I had no idea what to expect going into the Temescal ceremony, but one thing I knew I wanted to be was very open and present. I knew that I had to get really honest with myself because I really wanted the ceremony to do what it's supposed to do, is to actually have you be reborn and step into your higher self. And every time the shaman would bring in a rock, it would actually represent one of the elements. And he would walk me through the stages of my life. So it was beautiful because he starts with the first stage of you being born, then into your adolescence, then you currently being an adult, and then obviously into the future. I feel renewed, I feel rejuvenated, and in the present. And I'm really happy. I may cry a little bit more later.